Good morning again. I'm back. However, I'm not sure um, why he keep bringing me on this thing. But hey, I'm just gonna be obedient and just let him have his way. I'm not a fake person. I never want to steer anyone in the wrong direction. I never want to give anyone a false word. I never want to present myself as something that I am not. I am simply Emily. Simply Emily. Simply Emily. That's me. That's me. I'm Emily. Aha. But I'm just a nobody, you guys. Just trying to tell somebody about God. My favorite song is I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. I'm not perfect. I'm such an imperfect person. My favorite artist is Lil Boosie. Um, Mostly a lot of his newer songs. Don't judge me. I don't care. I am originally from the Baton Rouge area, Louisiana. So I was raised up off of him and all of his music, and just his transformation to from where he was to who he is now has been a big inspiration on me deepening my walk with Christ over the years. And so I'm going to give him his shout out regardless. um, because sometimes he might be the only light that people see when they're in darkness. And there are a lot of people that are in the dark, that are still in the world, that have no intentions of coming to Christ, that have no intentions to listening to gospel music. They have no intentions on doing the right thing. They have no intentions on just being who God created them to be. And when I had no intentions on being who God created me to be, he used he used Terrence Hatch, like on real. Like, he really used him to minister to me, to let me know that, hey, you can be this thug and this gangster, and you can be this hardcore person, but you still gotta pray, and you still have to trust God. You still have to let God lead. Like, you nothing without God. Like, even if somebody who have been looked down, who have been persecuted, prosecuted, who have been locked up, you know what I'm saying, who have done a lot of bad things throughout the years, who know that they are undeserving of God's love, but yet they still go through all of the hurt and all of the pain and still choose to put God in everything, no matter how people will look at him, no matter how people will view him, no matter how people will talk about him, no matter how people will look down on him, no matter how the church will view him as an outcast, no matter if they're saying you cannot put God in these songs. This is they said this is hypocrisy or hypocrites. I don't know exactly what they call it, but you never underestimate who God is using, when God is using them, and how God chooses to do something, because you're human. You can't control man. You can't control anything. You have no control over yourself, yet alone the world. God created you and everything in it, just like he created him. And like, had no intentions on going this route, but like this man who you can see is clearly being used in his gift by God, even if people do not agree, even if people do not see it, even if some people, I'm going to say, because a lot of people do see it. A lot of people are transforming with him. A lot of people from the world are transforming to the light, because when he began to come out with God in his songs, now a lot of other rappers are coming out with God in their songs. And now you don't really see one song that he's coming out now without mentioning God in some type of way, giving God the glory for his release, his success, everything he has. He is giving God the utmost ultimate glory for it. And now it's been like a domino effect, a chain reaction, because now you see all of these actresses, all of these other rappers, all of these actors, all of these performers, all of these people of power. Now they are giving God the glory too. And who would not? Because when you look at this man who was clearly a gangster rapper, who was clearly thugging out in the streets, who clearly really did not care, he has been released from a death sentence. He was put on death row to die, put to death. You understand? But God saw fit to swoop down, cup him in the palm of his hands, and say, my child, my good and faithful servant, I have purpose for you. I have caused purpose through your pain. For everything I have caused you to go through, there has been purpose in it. For everything that you have went through, it's not for your glory, but it's for mine. It's okay if people persecute you. It's okay if people are not okay with you. It is okay if people look down on you. It is okay if they do not agree with you. Because this ain't about you. This is about me. And you have done an awesome job allowing people to see God through you, through your music. And I thank you. I thank you for not listening to the critics. I thank you for not listening to the haters. I thank you for not listening to all the backbiters. I thank you for not hating those people that turned against you. I thank you for not hating those people that stole from you. I thank you for not hating those people that did not agree with what God was doing in your life. I thank you for not letting them stop who God has created you to be. I thank you. Because on this journey, God needs as many soldiers coming out the remnant as possible. As many people that's not afraid to go into the deeps. As many people that's not afraid to go back into the wilderness to get these people up out of here. God needs people that's not afraid to go into the darkness. He needs people that's not afraid to set up camp in the middle of the drug neighborhood. He needs people that's not afraid to say, can you see who God is? He needs people that's not afraid to show people, to help people, to guide people, to lead people. He needs people that are not afraid to do the unorthodox. Who's not afraid to do what other people are afraid to do. People that are not afraid to be talked about, looked down on. Oh, sorry, my gangster almost came out of me. You understand? But he needs people that are not afraid. I ain't scared, but I'm scared. You understand? Maybe you don't. But I know he do. At the end of the day, the God that we serve has such significant purpose for everybody. He don't want anybody lost. So we're focused on the people that's already saved. If you focus on the people that already has a relationship with God, if you focus on just the people that are here, what happens to the people on the outside? What happens to the people that won't step foot in the church? What happens to the people that ain't thinking about cutting their radio on to the gospel station? Who ain't thinking about praying? Who ain't got their mind on God? What about those people? And I was one of them. So I guess I just want to say thank you to Lil Boosie, Terrence Hatch, for allowing God to use you. Don't stop. Regardless of what people say, regardless of what people think, like, don't stop. Period. Like, it don't matter if people don't agree. Like, your purpose that God got you here for is so much bigger than one person, so much bigger than two people, and you see that. And I just want to say thank you, because I can easily thank Joyce Myers and T.D. Jakes. That's what they do. They reach the saved people. But I want to thank you because you took the time to put God in the midst of something that will reach people that had no intentions on turning back to God, who had no intentions on loving God again. And I know I'm one, but there's so many more. So thank you.